Radio True Media. Radio True Media. We rise every morning with truth in our hands. No more silence, we take a stand. For the people who cry, for the dreams that fade. We speak for the hearts that justice betrayed. Radio True Media.
On FM 103.9.
Radio True Media.
On FM 103.9.
Now we voice, now we power. True Media go shine like tower.
I believe that football brings us together. I believe in the power that peace can bring. Now we must all work together to bring about football for peace. Let us unite. Football for peace.
Oh, so you know, cause we're different, it don't mean we can't unite. For the game, do it right. Whether you win or lose, no matter your type or your kind, we can make it a better place. So play the game, share the love, let them know say we get what we want.
Unity, love, and peace on the field. One ball, one love, one goal. Even if the team different, but the aim in the game that is same. Let peace play a role.
Make we raise with glass centers for the gift of life. Connect to the power, bring peace alive.
Hello, welcome back to Truth Spot on Truth FM 103.9, Truth Media on Facebook and on YouTube. It's really good to be back, and I want to say Happy New Year to all. I hope and enjoy the holidays and the festive season. Truth Spot is back, and we get exciting updates them for an exciting discussion about sports and all waiting there in various sports and disciplines them as well. We'll get for look at some and today on program we'll get for look at some international program updates them, like the recent happening in the English Premier League, the managers them and big clubs on sack some of the managers them. We'll also therefore talk about the AFCON. We also get for talk about the local league them. So no go no side there with you as to get exciting update where we therefore share with you now. We also want to extend with condolence to FC Cologne and Division 1 Scott FC, where they lost them player Ali Cisse, where normally they call Nima. It's sad that we do last year we also be the mourn the death of Gonzo, and today we the mourn Ali Cisse. May its soul rest in peace. We extend that to the entire football community and also in family out there as it don't go. May God give a good road. We, like I said, just we'll get for talk boku in them about sports and various happening. And for help me discuss all about that, I get Ali Cisse, when our sport journalist. Ali, welcome.
I want to say good afternoon to you, Nene. Good afternoon to listeners and viewers. I want to say Happy New Year also, and I want Jenny for extend my heartfelt condolence to FC Cologne and that of Scott FC for the loss of their player. May God forgive all his sins.
Amen. Amen. Ali, so you said even call you Amorimpa Ali, recent, United man recently they don't sack on a coach, and you get a mixed feeling at the sports community. Some people they're happy, some people they're not happy, and lots of other things. They after in statement and match week conference wherein made a statement about the club, how they influence certain decision and all that. And we also don't get key, figures than Man United, the coach and manager. We don't come out and say the same thing. Say it's like the board or the system they try for control how the team, how the manager they operate, and a lot of them. And sadly for Amorim, after that he gets for sacked, and he's about like the sixth manager now in Manchester United. Or let's go. And first I want me to talk about your reaction. How you feel when you hear the news say with Amorim they don't sack her after 15 games, after 15 wins, 13 draws, and 19 losses. He also don't play about 46 games with the team and all of that. Although in record not really that good as to not be expected and stuff like that, but in explanation, in frustration, that in pre-match conference they show say maybe not actually 100% being fault that the team not they perform that well. But maybe we'll go ask again the question. Waiting up your reaction towards him in sack one.
Thank you once more. Unfortunately, I'm not supporting Manchester United. I'm not supporting any team. I'm not supporting any team in England. I support team in Italy, Juventus, the old ladies here. I mean, team that I support from since 1994. I'm very proud of that. Come to Amorim, I follow the news for the past 48 hours. Amorim, me Aleka as a coach, one, because he's so blunt. Now, a coach will not keep the truth. Now, coach will always explain anything, you know, say, not they go out well. Firstly, he begin make some comments where he say he feel like for quit the job. He think back saying, no one left the job. He feel for him players them. Even with the only big team we don't upset Sunderland, because Sunderland now the only average team at the Premier League would upset all bigger teams.
Yeah.
Now only Manchester United. If that Saturday Manchester United win 2-0 on that faithful early launch our fixtures, it make it clear saying team win but not convincingly. He's not happy. He's not happy at the performance of his players. Them. So Nagawa very very blunt. He say the truth. He not need for hide anything. In sack one, although they speculate for long, but it come as a surprise, as a shock for people and for the news yesterday morning, because day before yesterday on Sunday, after the match where they play with Leeds United, the way do the post-match interview, it make it clear. He said they appoint him in 18 months, then tell him say he's the manager of the team. He's not a coach. So for like he can see some different thing in terms of scouting, in terms of managing the team. They know they get the free hand. That's exactly all along. It be not the hide, but if you get the backing of the board, where they get poor performance because he said they appointed for 18 months, then second just after 14 months. All man will say he not get good statistics so far as coach of Man United. Yes, indeed, since Ferguson left in 2013, now the 6 coaches where United does sack up till now not get a better result. So even in sack one, the board then say maybe this go help the club. It go help the club for let the players able to perform well, for raise the team a better position at the end of the season. So me, in sack one, it come as a shock. But my reaction at that, I like him so much. I like that coach. It's very blunt. It is say things how he see him. You know, see blue, he call him black. It make him clear. Even when the last time we talk and say the type of players that we get, the issue of Ian Marcus Rashford, when he been get the tussle, it make him clear. It's say United not to club for let player they can be they play you big. You can't see though you know they perform. You need to forget performance. From there I begin from Rashford, begin out other player. If people about this Konomani, it make it clear. The same and if you get it can go or you try for settle himself and fit for in place. So he's a very blunt guy. He's a very well they take things with reality. So sacking of him, I don't believe say that will be the solution of Man United.
Yeah, because I really want to make we get to that point of, you know, Man United and solution. As we all know, it's 6 coaches already gone, and up to now, players, then they don't have players then at the club and all that. And there are a lot of people then they say, okay, maybe not the coach or the coach, but it's 6 coach. If not the coach, they should say yes, then for don't go, you know, develop so far in particular aspect. Then go to certain players, they left the lack of Rashford, Garnacho, and other key players then at the team as well. But today, the team that underperform, you know, bringing good quality players them as well. You look at the likes of Sesko, although yet himself not in a very good form, and you know Mbuemo, Cunha, and a lot of quality players them. And we also look at a key player winner Bruno Fernandes. And I want before we talk about the club, make we look at Bruno Fernandes and development under Amorim. You know, he get a good relationship with Amorim at some point. Even say be one left now Amorim, and they back him up now the team and stuff like that. And you look at in statistics under Amorim, they say yes, he improve and stuff like that. So how if you say in go and get affect key player like Bruno Fernandes?
Yeah, before Bruno Fernandes gets this injury, about 3 games before he get an interview where he shocked. He said last season the club he already just sell unbeknown to a Saudi club for £100 million. He said he never ever know that one day. Because he get a tete-a-tete discussion as a coach, sorry, as a captain, he always talk with the coach when not the manager. So it come as a surprise for her, and we know the kind Kamade where they be and the manager where they just sack when Amorim. So Bruno Fernandes be make it clear, and I know say the going of Amorim. Say what you mean. You get coach the way, get players the way. You already adapt to his system, the way they do things. So leaving the club, it affects certain players. One amongst them. Now Bruno Fernandes, because even the board will not decide. I think Amorim tell us the player not for go. Maybe they say the coach do discuss how it will make in the Bruno Fernandes come as a captain. He express in dissatisfaction. He come and take an interview to the media and make it clear say now so things will not happen. Will not be ever know last season. Decide for sell him unbeknown to him. All that. Why not the news come out where we get forgiven? Maybe now the coach will get that discussion. So they get a very tight relationship again. It get for effects not only Bruno Fernandes, but got players in the team where a bit of Bila, good relationship. That is it happen all over. When you get somebody where
Absolutely.
they left on a boss game for filler, but the players then job now for perform. Anybody will come as manager or whatever, then just get for work with them. So that's it. So indeed, yes, you could say some negative feedback to the captain when Bruno Fernandes.
Yeah, I'm looking at negative feedback. I don't know. Yeah, a question. People that don't they say maybe this is not part of United problem because of the let go starting manager. And you know, say any manager will come in and get in your own system and stuff. They don't have key managers. They like Jose Mourinho, Erik ten Hag, and Solskjaer. They look at Luis Van Gaal, David Moyes, and now it's Ruben Amorim. All these key players, the United all have. And you look at them managers, they are very good managers before they come United, and they perform very well in the previous club. And Amorim of recent, we all know in performance we began at Sporting before coming into Man United. And yes, the system they're all different. You know, getting players to adapt to this system and bringing other players, they will also go adapt into the coaching system. Then the frequent changes, you think say that not part of the problem where they affect Man United?
Well, if you follow international media like the Sky Sports yesterday, they debate a lot on at the 9 o'clock p.m. news yesterday. That's sacking 6 coach. They look at the performance of the coaches there. And see what was the biggest mistake with Manchester United made, according to the pundit, the bookmakers, they say that the sacking of David Moyes.
Yeah.
David Moyes is the coach who then get the least money for signing players, 67 million pounds for bringing players will be there as manager of the club. While Jose Mourinho be up to 400 and something. I think the second highest now Amorim in the game 200 million for signing players there. Indeed, he go and sign players there from Tewika even this season. So looking at it, the way the things will happen, then see I'm saying no. This not be listening like coach not the problem. The kind about quality players. Amorim don't try for being quality players. But they condemn Amorim for his system of play. Play with a 3-back system with a 3-4-4 or 3-5-2 whatever. Now a system where the only person will be succeed with that be Antonio Conte.
Yeah,
Antonio
sure.
Conte can introduce this system in Europe and Chelsea. When he come to Chelsea, he come, he win the league, he take an Europe, he perform. Now a system we dominated more in the Italian football. They will tell you say now a system one play with a 3-5-2 or play with a 3 defenders there. You get forget the players that we know we get the character able move, go and come because number 2 and 3 what they call the wing backs. They go and come back, they play say 7 and 11. So it's saying a system will not fit Man United, but it's saying a system. According to Amorim, he say when they lost, they blame system. But when the team win, they don't comment about system. And he still reluctantly say he go with that system. So now thank God they don't get a key at take a code, the former midfielder winner Clarence Fletcher, don't come in charge together because they follow the news say he will be assisted by the reserve coach who will be part of the backroom staff. I think first assignment will be tomorrow the player against Bowling. So looking at it and then get the FA Cup over the weekend. So looking at it, whether it's a system that the players now Amorim is gone. Bringing Fletcher as a caretaker coach until because the club now highlight any coaches they hate according to the news so far. They not do in a rush, they not do in a haste for create animals. So maybe Fletcher will be in charge of the game on Wednesday tomorrow and the FA Cup over the weekend on Saturday. So looking into this, they will count if a coach on a system at the problem because really they criticize Amorim about his system. Instead say this is a system he don't play, he don't succeed with her. Why not for succeed with her in England? He plays her for a very long time now. The sport that the Portuguese league he succeed with Sporting CP. So bringing in that system in England, playing with players that are the Man United. So we are waiting to see. But for me, I know say the decision don't be taken by the board. They don't decide for Firearm. He's gone yesterday, and they are looking for a new chapter for C. But again, the managers already can 6 of them as a high-profile manager like Jose Mourinho. He come, he perform what he get for do. I think the least rated amongst them, Naina Amorim, because in statistics not too good at all. He finished almost I think 15th of his last season. There he go lost the Carling Cup, sorry the Europa League Cup to Tottenham for take them to the Champions League, and now they then go against Leeds United. Then they did 6th at the table, and he go take them kind of interview in a post-match interview. He used something saying like disrespect to the club. Now that didn't say because it blasts all facets of angle of the club. So if you say them being and come as manager, not as coach, if they oversee everywhere. So I don't know why Nana they talk about because last time saying get the backing of the board. Now that this same coach will say get the backing of the board, come back again and say now possibly blunt, maybe don't see some obstacles, some hindrances, make it come and fire each statement like this will be following the way they say they don't sack him. So it's a matter for us to wait and see what will be the future with the remaining 18 more games because they don't play so far 20 games at the Premier League. 18 more games. There is a long way to go for City. How United will finish at the level of finishing the Champions League or any European position for the next season.
Yeah, I'm in Sakwa, and the decision really they into side. Maybe the boards here, like you say, as a disrespect, or maybe Amorin was right. A lot of people then get your opinion about but you really watch, you can send in your opinion about Amorin in Sakwa right now the comment section. Tell me what you feel, if whether the Man United board made the right decision for left Ruben Amorin or not the wrong decision. Earlier, so they talk about coach then Sakwa, and Chelsea, they let go of Enzo Maresca and they don't get a new coach. But more look out for it, Enzo Maresca in Sakwa, they're not really there into that performance as Chelsea. But if you look at Amigos, you say it's a success because Chelsea win the Conference League, they win in term, and also they win the Club World Cup, when a very good achievement if you look at football, because trophies count. Arsenal fans then they get bantered all the time because they say even though the team they perform very well, they're not able to get trophies. But Maresca give Chelsea 2 trophies, and these are European trophies and the Club World Cup, where means say they actually dominate all clubs in the in Europe. So looking at Maresca, I think that Chelsea make the right decision for let him go.
Enzo Maresca, in decision, I think I accepted that decision. He's an Italian, and one of the cultural difference in terms of football or sport between the Italians and the British. Now that the Italians, them fans, they're very impatient, where they believe say. When the team they lost, they'll not be said for continuing support. One amongst the 30, they'll begin use that fireworks, begin destroy the stadium. Whereas in the English football, fans then team they did down, then still they continue to support the cheer the team. Yeah. These are one of the difference. Then two, we come to the pride of all the integrity. The Italians, they come integrating them. It was on the 28th or the 29th of December last year where the Chelsea board begin threatening and say, come next year, I'll forget a winning way for the team. Enzo Maresca can build this team. Say what you may, cow them, but they are this young squad. Chelsea last season, they get the youngest squad in Europe. The average age of the players there are 22.
And they get a lot of players.
Yes, and when they loan out to other clubs, they're more like this Vitesse club where they play now the Dutch league. So they get a lot of players even inside France. Yeah. So when he cow them, but I build this team up. When this statement come 3 days before meet up the new year, we begin threatening and say, come next year. We go crowd the new year, we forget our winning ways for the club and get a very good performance. So he agreed to the election. So, but we threaten them, where they put her under duress, put her under threat, they begin make him job uncomfortable. So he come away, he meets with the board, then part way with a mutual consent. Let's say I decide for say he's stepping down, the club accepted, the club made a statement. Go to like I'm away, then kind of file, like inside be look different. And then 2 coaches away then sack, so within a week. Amory be winning the coach of the month for
that is a fun fact of
yes, of it. So looking at it now, the way they move, no, it was true. It was true.
Yes.
Enzo Maresca can win now for November. Now Pep Guardiola there amongst the coaches them, and this Sunderland coach who they don't nominate for the month of December, who they're going to announce very soon in this January. So looking at Enzo Maresca, he thought it fits. Say no, I will not continue with this kind. Captain under undue pressure, he decided then come into agreement, mutual consent, a pathway. So with this, he not tell with Chelsea. Chelsea team very young. When I result, like how you say no more. Jose Mourinho take over Chelsea. He did 50 years. Chelsea not get glory, not get trophy. Win the English Premier League. Win not other trophy. When Mourinho come, he win the first trophy for them at the English Premier League after 50 good years. Chelsea yes. Winning trophies now a big laurels for a club. So like how they make you preamble just now that people are saying Arsenal is performing, but they not get to them to make with. Amory be winning with the FA Cup with Manchester United, he get glories will be left with them. So with all of this, people they look and say, no, what's Amory Tenag will be there. So looking at all of this, he must get something where you go post as a club. So like Enzo Maresca win the Super Cup, he come out they go win the World Club Champion, make Chelsea the best club in the world. With that is a decision taken, and they now say they'll get a new coach after we then be sacked and be just being the reserve coach when a Callum from there. They say officially announced Leon Rosignon will be the coach Strasbourg now France. And with that team they be the file low. Last season I think they finished 5th or 6th now the French league. Presently they did 7th. So now the former Rosignon is Sierra Leonean born. Now in Pekin now one day win back play now the English Premier League. See one of the clubs we play for now England now Fulham. and they'll take over. So it's up to the club making the decision. But maybe say Enzo Maresca should be a very better coach for Liverpool, because a Bidena championship when he win the club with Leicester City, a winner with convinced with one of the highest, I think the most highest point Leicester win that league with that kind of performance. As they come up, Chelsea meets Leicester City, then come to agreement, pay them off. They bring Enzo Maresca, who see how he perform, he build a team because Chelsea team very, very compact. You get very young players, they're able to move the ball from one position to another. May I say the Chelsea saga begins from the time where the British government come and gets rid of Roman Abramovich. These are the issue. The owner of Chelsea, they recently say, Barclay cancel pass certain percent shares of the club, then take 2 point something of the percent give to the club. All that. So Ostena Gona and Ukraine. So then they begin to affect the club, because it comes as a surprise for them. Just cut out no more say Chelsea, the British government don't announce say Abramovich for left the club and sell the club. Then Foster we don't sell the club at the time they sell until the wrong people, that the Chelsea problem begin. First from that time the Chelsea will get a better headway. They try out for galvanize, put things together for they will move the club. But this is football. Coaches come and go. So what to see what will be the new era for Liam Rosenior and say go move on with Chelsea.
Yeah, Liam Rosenior, you get a tell you you think say that go, bring some amount of influence into salon football. The fact that Papa we don't play for the country and also don't serve as a coach at some point.
Yes, Papa one of the British foreign players born of Sierra Leonean origin or Sierra Leonean descent will be the expert for Kami Kam. You never play inside salon. It's all we get this way by the FRC. Then be playing at Guinea for qualifier way, then be banned with stadium because of the military junta rule. So playing at the September 28th stadium like Guinea, where they already renovate soon. I don't play with we. From there, he come back under the Naimkadi era. He can coach, but he come, he make one statement. He say, "He not believe say Salon for continue we play will not get result. Let them disband the team. We ask CAF right, stay up for 4 years. They build the team." That is the exact word of Rosenior. But he talked to the FA by then when Naimkadi with the president, late Naimkadi not listening. He coach the team, and we coach me with Mali away inside Mali. Salon lost by 6-0. If you watch one of the worst term than they in terms of football, where he coached Sierra Leone, who lost against Mali, and not be returned back again. He just go there to England and resign. So in Bobo now, the tell what be the come up, it was play for Fulham, get the British connection. Yes, get Sierra Leone connection. That will be the influence. I don't say go get no more. It's not about the support no more. Say he was in the Sierra Leonean origins. We watch at in Papa, in Wood, all those things. But being coach, you get players. I say Chelsea get all the highest players in the world. They get a lot of players there. Most of them they loan them. At once they get up to 35 players when they get the Premier League.
I remember during the end, they're all over the social media. People, fans there, rival fans there, they laugh at the club, they don't go get space now.
So then people come and reduce players. Even Jackson self go to Bayern Munich.
And right now, even they get the likes of Raheem Sterling.
They're working now because of the salary. Chelsea are the club will loan player. The one club, all 11 players are from Chelsea. At that Vitesse team, they began that issue. They play now the Dutch league, Vitesse. One of the clubs there with Chelsea loan the first 11 all are from Chelsea. If you go inside France, they get players with the loan. So we then get players they say go sit down and carry thing, come finish until come at the right time at the transfer window. We'll see if you will control them players there. Because
you think Chelsea need more players?
No, I mean transfer window. You will tell for six players will go that will come in and out at the time for Togo. Or he continue them players there. Every coach they count a player you say go sit in system.
Absolutely.
We don't kind of system you go one can play with type of player we get the character able move on play with the system. So we wait again for see how things will bring the ideas of Lille Rosenior and see how best they go move on with Chelsea.
Absolutely. We actually wish him all the best on a new journey na Chelsea, and we hope he able to do something remarkable na the club. I will go on to the next. Let me look into the AFCON tournament. They're already for then the round of 16. Today the last matches them of the round of 16 get for play. The match between Democratic Republic of Congo and Algeria, and that of Cote d'Ivoire and Burkina Faso in the matches then at the round of 16. From there, the winning side and go qualify, as well as there are already 6 teams that don't qualify to the quarterfinals. But more look at the tournament in a whole so far, the whole tournament right now. What do you think about the AFCON tournament? You know, the fans turn out, the play, the development of African football and all of that.
I think one comment African football so far I also want to commend the president of CAF, when Dr. Musepe, a South African origin, when in second time they go, so they'll bring some reform into CAF in African football out of the 54 members. This Nations Cup, they will say now one of the best in terms of organization. And not only be the best in terms of organization, be the best in terms of prize money. The total star money put for the commission is $50 million. When the winner go get $10 million, they all go be the champion. The runner up go get $4 million. They get third place with in Shebam, who will be $3 million. Then the one who they go to the round of 4, when at the semi-final, then they shape the money amongst them, $2 million, $500 million, $500 each. So then break down, we'll go to what we call break even, where they break and analyze them. So that in $50, but the highest winner will get $10 million at the end of the tournament. Morocco will start with 6 stadiums. We see the kind of display where Morocco do in terms of African culture, heritage. We see some performances of the team. We see improvement of the African teams. So also that the smaller teams there,
you
like
think
Sudan.
I'm part of the influence, the influence is that the money actually influence the tournament, the performance more?
Yeah, the money now one, but again, they should say African football, though they develop. There is no month again we talk about minors or we talk about, say, this now, the underdogs. You know, again, in African football. We see the Tanzania, the Sudan, where they from war. We see how they perform. Even Mozambique play against Nigeria. Yes, they play, but they're able to put their head up for the very first time they qualify to the knockout stage at the round of 16. We see how the tournament they do. We see how the teams that we expect not to get that kind much of performance like the host Morocco, Egypt. So how they struggle. Even Tunisia playing against Mali, one down, Mali come and equalize, go to lost on a post game, win on a post game penalty is a big win. Urofa said this tournament don't make teams that don't sack coaches them. Don't forget about the disband or the disarmament of the old team of the Gabonese national team and sack coach and do players and suspend captain. Even one of them, the Tunisia back, don't sack them coach because of bad performance. So I think 3 teams don't sack coaches them in the ongoing AFCON. So should say yes, indeed. People that look and say this for be a turn out for the countries then we go. One of the things where they happen since 2010 that they go for the Ivorians where they play today. Since 2010, where an African team, a defending champion, they win the Nations Cup, he come and defend and come in the round of 16 or costly. I might afraid for Ivory Coast, may not go fall that side. They are the defending champion. Yes. Since 2010, we not get no African team when are the defending champion for course the round of 16. That's how the big history where they get for look at Ivory Coast. Yes, they get a better head-to-head record. They don't meet 20 times with Burkina Faso. Burkina Faso just get 3 wins. Ivory Coast get the highest of win, the lower draws. So Ivory Coast be the favorite. But again, we are fearing for the. I want to say yes, with taboo in African football. Some of them keep believing them. Say this can happen. Like Nigeria, they not ever win 4 games straight 4 games in the AFCON. And the very first time they do it yesterday, win the all in 3 matches now the group stage, go to the round of 16, win and back. So now 4 matches they don't win. And the only two don't win has never been for Nigeria. Egypt don't win the Nations Cup 7th time, approaching to the 8th time, they then out to the quarterfinal, and they get a big opponent. Also, then they wait for the either Ivory Coast or Burkina Faso. Egypt they wait for no that, then go meet. So these are all teams they will get for the look at in the AFCON. But so far, in terms of the organization, in terms of putting things together, it's well organized. The prize money is a big prize money for countries. Yes, other countries will say, but it means a lot. We see Sameto, they at the stand, it is celebrate. Cameroon win 2 days ago. We can't really had fight for win 2-1 against South Africa. South Africa, one of the teams most organized because 90% of the players they are playing at home, they are playing the same league winner, the South African league, and we see them performance against the. They say them back fail for create for make use of the chances in the first half. And let them lose that game against Cameroon. But Cameroon show a lot of maturity, experience. And one thing about African football, saying the physics side, because about playing fine football, that flamboyant football league can ball. The team were more physical, and that this year I'm afraid the game between Mali and Senegal will go for playing the quarterfinal. Mali well physical game. Senegal young, but they get young team like this AFCON, but they play fine football. They move the ball one position to another. But again, it will be difficult for them playing against Mali. So far, I think there's some team that even the game Nigeria playing again today. Nigeria, one of the teams then where you cannot pull out easily. So they say they play today, and then the first game for play there.
Nigeria they play Congo by 7.
They play DR, and DR Congo now the team will go for represent Africa. Now the playoff, despite Nigeria be protest against them, say some eligible players they will get Belgian national. I don't know think CAF or FIFA don't say towards that. But as I speak, DR Congo will represent Africa in the playoff. we get for happen in March next year. They're also looking at the Nigerians and now then go, so well, because the winner between Nigeria and DR Congo in Nigeria, they meet up the quarterfinal. So Nigeria will be more comfortable, so they don't meet up DR Congo back, no go event. Don't know they will be playing, not because they be pool for go for represent Africa for the World Cup playoff. So looking at it as is today fixture is a very tight one. Nigeria play against DR Congo, Ivory Coast playing against Burkina Faso, winner the West Africa derby. Is strong.
You get any favorites in the games then today? Would I say go win?
As I don't say no more, Ivory Coast, hope no more than go past that side where say non-African team since 2010 not defend the tournament and cross the round of 16. Hope they not go fall short. They are the favorites from the bookmakers, the odds they favor Ivory Coast. Burkina Faso, yes, they struggle around this time. You see, all we do to win at the qualifier. We'll see how they qualify. Ivory Coast qualify as a top leader, whilst Burkina Faso will win as a runner-up for qualify. So me say, because of the type of players there, the kind way they put themselves, I would take Ivory Coast for a win. Then they might be team Nigeria and that of DR Congo can go either way. I will sit on the fence. All
right. So as for me, may the better team win. Also, as we talk about, I go on for updates on some of the teams the way that are already qualified for the quarterfinals. Morocco don't qualify for the quarterfinals. Cameroon don't qualify as well. Mali don't qualify. Senegal don't qualify for the quarterfinals, and also Egypt don't qualify, and Nigeria qualify yesterday as well. So and these then are the team that don't qualify, and either of these teams that they for play today then for qualify for going to the next round as well. So the AFCON tournament, they bring in all the energy, all the the reaction, the craziest moment, the beauty of African culture, and it shows say yes, African football really don't they've developed now. The style of play, the way that they advance, and we also they see most of these players the way they play now the AFCON tournament, they play for major sides than European footballers, the Europe football as well. So it's really beautiful how they see the development and advancement of African football. And we hope the next World Cup we go, when they talk about qualification, we go talk about Sierra Leone in qualify one for Ghana the next, phase, and that's going to bring so much joy to the nation because we still can reflect back how that means so much to we where Salon Bigo, AFCON, and will be performed, and you see it unites the country. The AFCON really nice. They bring unity. The aim of football and everything is to bring unity and love and every other thing involved. The emotions can be there and a lot of other things, but we can agree in the aspect that yes, it bring unity and it spread out the culture widely. Morocco then are the host for this year's World Cup, and then to the quarterfinals already, and we want to see how far they get for go. Not forget that this not Truth Spot on Truth FM 103.9. Truth Media on Facebook and on YouTube. I get with me, Palis to say, when I'm a sport journalist, and we don't talk about key things the way they happen right now at various parts of international football. Looking at Ruben Amorim in Sakwan Maresca, Liam Rosinio in appointments now Chelsea, and a lot of other things. And then Flickcher, Wege for Luca, whether for, the management United right now, say they can get a better, they can get a manager or they can extend, in time, maybe end up being the manager of the team also because the board actually not make any decision concerning that. There with we as we come back after this break.
Are you tired of missing all your online meetings due to unreliable internet? Or are you paying too much for your internet and experiencing low speeds or even struggling with connectivity during video calls, streaming your favorite football match or show? WorldLink Communications Sierra Leone Limited, authorized reseller of Starlink in Sierra Leone, is here for your businesses and enterprises with super fast, unbeatable and affordable speeds here to cater to your needs. At WorldLink, we provide local support anytime, any day. To know more about our services, visit us at our office at 115 Beach Road, Lumley, or contact us on 080 000 111 or 075 000 111 or on our website at sl.wlnet.com. WorldLink Communications, empowering connectivity in Sierra Leone.
Mama, this internet not the gree make I do me homework. It's too slow.
I no want make you worry. Signature Connect don come na salon. Signature Connect wey na fiber internet and microwave coverage e get dey na salon now. And e come from make the internet problem done tapata. Signature Connect wey dey na number 92 Regent Road Hill Station don come with package dem wey go sweet you. When you connect, you dey get 3 days free trial for both postpaid and prepaid options. Then package and sweeto, then get 700 for small homes, 900 and then 1,250 for smaller office them and business place them. And say for corporate services them. You dey able use the internet for connect to CCTV camera, laptop and phone and other appliances them where you get na you house or you office. Not forget to Signature Connect day for all man. Contact them na 072 568 290 or 033 233 620.
Soba Kaiba don't do am. Yeah? Me phone and they charge. Me also always get lights. Me picking and able for study. Me na Soba Kaiba. Me dey enjoy. I for enjoy.
Yes, sir! Plenty Soba Kaiba no boss! Oridokunado, the mega campaign all over the country. When they turn all man to Soba Kaiba, just dial star 500 ash for activate the Soba Kaiba offer and talk Boku or dial ash 144 ash or use Maxit for pay with orange money anytime, any side and start chance for win. Soba price them every week like solar kit them. Okada generator and every month one person go win keke or in they give you the power for build your life, support your family and better your community. You self can live the Soba Kaiba life.
Welcome back. This is not Truth Sport on Truth FM 103.9, Truth Media on Facebook and on YouTube. I get with me, Pa Alexis, saying at the studio, when I'm a sport journalist, and we don't talk about various things, the way they happen, the controversies are all around football, you know, especially in the international community. And we get more updates so they can try for look at waiting currently they happen at salon football, how things that they go, and a lot of other things there. I'm also want to extend with condolence to the family and of course to FC Calon and Scott FC for the death of Alice Cisse, that they call Nima popularly as you know, he lost in life today. May his soul rest in perfect peace and may God forgive all his sins. Probably make we, you know, go back into that. Of recent or the 30th December, we see the SLFA, the Premier League Board Disciplinary Committee, you know, pull a press statement about a decision taken against FC Calon owner winner Mohamed Kalon and also the present coach of the male national team about the altercation with the referee them after a particular match against Banta FC. The decision make the game be end up in 1-1 and 2-2 draw. Sorry, that game they be end and Mohamed FC Colombia end up getting a red card during that match there as well. And of course, the player of the match will come off from their side. And looking at that whole incident, the way it happened, although from a source from FC Colombia, they say they will try to appeal the decision, and they feel like say the referee make a false allegation against the CEO and the club where the Premier League then press statements talk about completely different thing, because then they already find the CEO of FC Calon winner and also the club FC Calon, Mohamed Kalon, then find about 1,500 and they get about 6 match suspension, and they also found and find the club about 2,000 new leons. So I'm looking at that. Or what do you think about this whole Calon controversy?
Thank you once more. Acting from international, welcome local.
Yes.
International best practice, first of all, I want to condemn what Mohamed do, if not that is the case, based on the referee's report. I believe say the referee put in report because Mohamed be the down at the pitch. If it be the upstand, it could be a different one. Say, well, look, we listen from him, say, make some comments, then they carry from him. But as long as he had that pitch side, because we do side the team that they play, and the fourth referee or the fourth man will research what they call the referee, then they put on the report where they present the report. But Mame Kalon are not elect for comment on the issue since when they appoint him as the male senior national team head coach. It is served all the 18 Premier League clubs. Is the head coach. Yes, he's the owner of FC Kalon. He be the coach. He be already say he be accept. They begin a certain period of time. We want to put FC Kalon in order. Then he will step aside and focus on the national team. But for Lewo, there is some issue where FC Kalon they play. Mame Kalon name they come. He unfortunate. I make the international best practice is not called for. Now make what they make you coach. You know they ever be coach of a club they appoint you. You say na coach when an independent coach and they appoint for come na the national team, so you don't get any influence for take for me player for avoid the conflict of interest. So as I say, I'm not clear for comment on the issue of Mame Kalon when it comes to disciplinary issues. The board already they pull a press release, don't take the decision. FC Kalon say they appeal to that decision taken by the board. Unfortunately, they not do an interview yet for Lewo from the side. That could have helped us for get more details or expand with discussion. But we just go limit them on the manner or at which the game they play, and somebody where a mentor, somebody on a legend, somebody who a salon map to the eye in terms of football, in first do and made no salon. So also is the head coach of the male senior national team. As I say, they serve the 18 Premier League clubs. So for later issues, and then they come having an altercation with match officials, too good at all. And I reference to some other issues that would happen because we not get the outside, we not get any interview from them. But just while Mame Kalon no say, if he has been appointed as head coach of the national team, all the other Premier League clubs that they play in duty for go watch all them games and they able to see for scout more players. It will do something very good. Whilst we wait for the draw go happen the eve of the final, will be the 17th of January. The final will play the 18th. The eve CAF could do the draw for the Nations Cup qualifying 2027. When the East African countries then get for host them. When Tanzania, Uganda, and Kenya, and then get for host the next AFCON. After that one, the CAF they change the old formats now. One can go to every 4 years for air players and for clash with the European calendar and get time within preparing for the World Cup. So we're waiting to know who will be our opponents in the 2027. So Mame Kalon try to get players there on board, whether they train right now on our own base, they make use of some of the foreign-based players where they holiday where they are. Because they say they train academy every morning. It's good for them. It's very good. They already league they play. So if you not watch all the games themselves, you get a backroom staff. You go shape. So we now want to go and within Freetown where they play. Now for the day, you must get 2 games when you play in Freetown because we only have 2 venues. When Apu School and SLFA. If you get a play in SLFA, in a big game, you go the other game, so you go Apu School. Or you travel, go apply and see. So that's for being in duty. And now I want to say kudos to them. We bring things to get players and together. They prepare ahead of the draw because we might not know that we are facing 2 big giants in African football. Or maybe Ivory Coast or Burkina Faso, Ivory Coast or Ghana or Mali. Then pair with other 2. It get for be difficult for you because you are the format will not get time for that. But the World Cup don't put the format. They already don't do the go for the format, but the go for placing the teams and the various group go up on the eve of the final. The final will play on the 18th of January. Then the go will be on the 17th. Will be Saturday. And what CAF don't do into that format. Also like we get 12 group, 2 they qualify get 24. First 2 they qualify. So 12 by 2 and 24. No, in all this again when I saw that qualify for the Morocco. Now the 3 nations, then 3 already don't qualify. So we are fighting for something like 21 place for have 24 teams. So after you get 24, you don't pull 21 space and a 13 group. And the 13 group, all the first man, they only qualify. So the 13 group plus the 3 other with the host, you don't get 16. Then the remaining 8, how do? They defend the best losers amongst them. When we get them, they're best loser. Then now they go play for me them join the other team. So the format very difficult to let us say easy ball. We get 24 group, we get 12 group, we get 24 team. 2 they qualify. First 2 now it's different. Now only first 3 they qualify. Join to the 3 they host. Further best loser for play. So it's going to be a very difficult challenge. So all that they prepare themselves. So for this suspension, I'm not going to comment too much. Let be do justice to them. The only thing We are waiting for FC Cologne, the appeal, to go to appeal because the decision taken by the board. But I say, he get for serve all the 18 Premier League clubs, is the head coach, senior national team. He get in boss right now, the take director, because John Kister, because he take a director all over the world, international best practice, they work with the national team coach. And they work together, sit down and meet. I think that meeting they gone. Because by right, what this still happen, so now you know my don't be say the wrong decision. Could have best there for direct hand to the technical department, then call Mohamed Kalon, call her into a meeting, a meet the committee, say about 6 or 5 of them in that committee, headed by John Kister. Now this would also say the right suspend you, do this or the wanted decision. Now this then say. But again, then do them in a way back way, then believe say within the football rules, say Mohamed Kalon still gets influence with FC Cologne and make it go. Because if you be Lions, you go see don't they. If you be Blackpool Port or whatever, we got FC Cologne, maybe based on that decision. But minus that, they could have best directed that query to the technical department or the football association. They could have called him and put her under query and ask her on this. But again, it has been done. We are waiting for their reply. So that's what I will comment for that.
Okay, absolutely. Like how you say, we say they wait for the decision where the FC Cologne team go take as somebody from the team talk say then go try for appeal the decision, even though they're not satisfied with the decision where the disciplinary committee of the Lyon Premier League board been take. Also key appointment the way SLF made yesterday, they appoint Mr. Abdullahi Karim Kaba as protocol and event manager, and they also appoint Sir Paul Komba as the competition officer. I really think about their appointments there. So
I think it in place. The reason only one name, the second name is Sir Paul Komba. Sir Paul Komba is the Secretary General for the Boulogne Stars, where they are in the Premier League, and then bring in for Kante the position where Abdul Karim, the AKK, now be the competition officer. He work under the office of the Director of Competition, so Ibrahim Cisse. So now the new appointment. The other one are just a promotion where they promote Abdul Karim. It was him not be the competition officer outside Paul. Combat Council. So they elevate him or then promote him to the position of the event and protocol officer, who in charge of all national team they play moving. Abu Bakar, Kamal Bidede, ABK, we travel go America, go for study leave, so he later get for resign. By then, Alusain Kaba be the act there, but the FA thought it fit say we get Alusain Abdul Karim will be the act, will be the work despite Alusain be the act, then big and come. It's a very good appointment, wish they all the best of luck. Because when I get the only thing we can just tell them, when they give position of trust in an office, you get for work. You get for work that not to the tell we be there, the way you don't come to your position. More on the new name when at this Paul Komba. I hope to say because it be served well as Secretary General for the Boulogne Stars. You get a promise because and you do all the arrangements, they do so it's come as a competition officer, they serve under the office of the Director of Competition. Hope say you will get that kind of way, come for land at the office and do in best to your ability for serve. Because when we put in position of trust, we get for serve, we get for make sure say we deliver. They are the most important thing. What did they be in? They cry. They all give you job, but then give job now you able to perform. Hope that they will perform well and meet them, give them all the best. AKK we don't get that position, we don't act in that position before. Or we did the past games there where the new FA administration come. And we do all promotion in terms of Liberia, then go there, do all arrangements on it. So we just want to wish you all the best. Congratulations to them. Hope see them go work for Mama Salo and see how best we will develop football.
Absolutely, we actually wish them all the best. You know, SLF don't they make various appointments in order for see the development of the game and how the game don't they improve as well. It's a good thing actually. When we talk a little bit about the Lyon Premier League, as they go on, a lot of disciplinary actions they don't they take against referees, against clubs, against clubs owners and as well. So and so far the league, the tournament, how you they see them?
I think I want to say kudos to the Premier League board so far. The reason being they uphold integrity and professionalism. The referees are the judges them they make decision. Hard time for the referee they determine outcome of a match working described as match manipulation or match fixing. For the referee they all man they complain about this. I think this will be a team of the past. Referee mistake every game, then get the committee they go do a video analysis of every game. It happen in international best practice. If in England they happen, you more than get a big media institution where the Sky Sports go come, they go to call referee watch go come. All game will play the weekend, they watch, who say a possible penalty, who say VR make mistake. They are the analysis. They call the advanced pathway. We are following international best practice and standard. It in place. I want one small comment the Premier League board for that. Today, under the past administration, that the Premier administration, referee the quartet of they say them four go owe like 3 million euros, and that 4 the way divide them. I think the referee they get 8 million out of that 3 million. The 2.4 will be divided amongst or be shaped amongst them three, which is 700. You don't understand? Yeah. When a small money. When Babadi Kama come, say the first thing for uphold integrity and professionalism, referee being paid 2 million olios. Me, I not be 2,000 at the call. For let get wait now 2 million olios because that people is 2,000 they talk to people are listening us from the village. And because I call me money, I they put the olios. Okay. They call with me mama. Where they call money in a pong in it. Where the guy say look 5,000, he say 5 pong. I know say yes. He always say 10,000, say 5 pong. In the time stand by 2. Because I never don't use for me. So my money use one meat. Now they go by. Despite the government don't come. Why they call the put the olios? So referee being they give them 2 million olios per match. One referee. So they're close to $100. That's just 300 or 6 or 7,000 difference. So for they get referee, they owe 2 million olios per match. For the month, they get 3 at least. You get 3 or 4 appointments. Yeah, if you get 5 weeks per month, you get 5 appointments. If you get 4 weeks per month, you get 4 appointments because they recycle them is very good. Like England has 16 FIFA referees then get 16. And only they recycle so give them games them for the month at the English Premier League. I think they get 23 or 20 something referees. They be cut down the referees them and because both the referees and the 2 lines more than the assistant referees there total go to 32. So having the referee for the Premier League, it in place. So when referee don't make you as a FIFA referee, if 10 day for them give 3 or 4 matches for the month, you hold 6 or 8 million, depends on how many matches you get. But the least they get are 3 matches per month. We they see the appointment we can come up. For let get down there, somebody look official to will get that one day. Yes, you say it's small, but at least they don't uphold the integrity and professionalism. Because in England or other parts in Europe, they get some referees who on contract, so called contractual referees. We get referees when their profession. We get referees by per match they pay them. You understand? Yeah. So if you don't get 2 million, you they go and misperform. They can't do video analysis. They suspend it for 3 months. Then the least is suspended for 1 month. So if you don't go 1, 2, 3 months, let's say 3 months, you don't miss every match per month. That 6 million, 6 by 3, 18 million for 3 months. You don't lose some. When you come, you go be serious. I think that all under that part of professionalism and integrity. Uphold. Now this you get for the day per match. All that you get free na free trial. When they send you go upline, you 2 million they get a day. Then you lodging and feeding at and transportation. It added to 1.2. So from there 3.2 million when you go upline. The 1.2 now they get you lodging. Say for lodge 600 to go and for transportation. All they give for 600 and now you go do another with the feeding. So I want to say kudos to them, and this will do to the video analysis of every game. Do that game we play Lion Star Sports. Yeah. Clear goal, you send aside netting. Ball pass me, you send aside netting. The ball no go even towards the goal. And what happened? He was suspended for 3 months. Every they suspend him. In assistant there, yeah. Even the 4th man, when are the most, what they call a reserve referee, from the even the match assessor or the referee assessor. It's a very good one. So that when they can, we don't VR way of doing things down. They will not get the live VR at the moment of the game.
But after the match, really good.
Yes, we will go and analyze the match. They analyze. I want to say kudos to the organization, especially to the referees committee. Every match play has to be analyzed and come out with a fact finding and report of it. So I think that will be so that will make the league do become more. Let me find out. You see the bigger teams there, what we call the transition team, Lions, Blackpool. They right bottom. And look the 2 teams that would lead the table. Bible Warriors and Star Sports. It's a 9 of the news for journalists for right. Not only the bigger teams for they made the headway. In England today, Sunderland will become a big upset in English Premier League. The only team so far who played 9 home games unbeaten as we speak in the ongoing English Premier League. These are the news these are the things they made the news all over. So once a kudos to the SLFA administration and the referees committee.
Absolute Rangers this past weekend.
Yeah, 1-1. Yeah.
It ended in 1-1, and you see them put on very good character, even though they're conceding the earliest moment of the game. But you see them fight at the end of the day. They're able to get a point in that result. They show, Dande the show say yes, because of the right decisions being taken. The board, the disciplinary committee, the referee committee, then they go back and watch the result insult them, watch the playing of the game and every other thing. Don't show say yes, the game, the league don't they get integrity, don't they go up to that standard there, and we can't wait for a time we are in when teams and sign players then from we own country, then we'll go straight away to them club, then instead of them begin assess them, send them on various loans so that then go see say yes, these people then fit, so that the team go, the country go far reach to that point of FIFA ranking, go higher, so that we players themselves go show say yes, they have been playing football, that they play for a very beautiful league, and then go end up make money and come back home. Why do on that part? I also want to make we look at some of the nominees then for the player and coach of the month now the Europe Premier League. For the player of the month, we see and they nominate Joseph from Port Authority. They also nominate Ali Ramadan Kabia from Star Sports Academy. They nominate Tijani Lokojalo from Cambo Eagles. Also nominate Amara Kamara from Baibure Warriors. And they nominate Indovia Toka from Freetown City FC. Looking at the nominees there, so they don't perform very well now. This is now for the player of the month of December. They don't perform very well now. The league put on good performance, scored beautiful goals, and some of them get a good defense. So what do you think about these players, Demia? So
I think one keyword me one just left there with nominating the players. I think 5 that you call, and then 5 years, the clubs they all perform extremely well.
Absolutely.
Cambo Eagles been at the relegation, they don't win, don't come almost mid-table. See the Port Authority now, they first 5. Commodity Star Sports, they are leading the table with the points equal with Bible Warriors SF. They one player with together with the player from San Council. So one keyword I left the players there with that they show say they motivate other players there. And although somebody announce you at the end of the day for saying that the player of the month, they must get an incentive.
Yeah.
Even the coaches now they get a supermarket where they come.
Same as the
players
yes.
They will take worth of 10 million oleos or 5 million oleos. I don't know if the player they get 5 million oleos or the player, but at least like 5 million oleos
yes,
worth of 5 million. Remember, 5 million oleos worth of things there, whether provision, whether coach go win player of the month for November. I think that be Charlie right.
Yes.
And the right where it take now in need for the if I need now host for the festive, Yabas, rest. Oil, that girl, or someone say the man level saying a business again. Not to business. Now you need now host because they pasting the first season at the holiday season. What about we win now for Star Sports? Not just football. Yes, for Star Sports. In a provision, you go take conflicts, milk. Yes. It's a very good one. It motivate the others. Them say, I let you how they do them. The nomination voted by sport journalists, not so, and coaches them. So that they vote. So say you don't make any
difference.
The fans them fine. You send. So the best performance. If I want to say kudos also, this is a way of motivating them and make sure they get more competition because we play at the play, you say I play well, I they compete for be player of the month. We see it happen in England and other parts of Europe. It's the international best practice and standard. Many international best practice and standard we have for uphold them. The reason being, say a lot of sign to many treaties in the world. We don't sign to the UN Charter, we don't sign to this. So we have to respect and follow international best practice and standard. I say kudos to the board also for short an initiative. I want with the player the best of logo go win him and instead will get those provision ready for him.
All right, quick one. I can go to the Europe Premier League WhatsApp channel. The link there, I can vote for the players and the coach of the month as well. For coach of the month, they nominate Amidou Karim of Star Sports Academy, Francis Zappa Kuruma for Baibue Warriors, and Hassan Mila Sise for Port Authority, and Eustace Momo for Slifa FC. Now they nominate for the coach of the month. And also congratulations to coach of the month for the Marampama Instruments Premier League, winner Muhammad Amara Kamara, and congratulations to player of the month winner Fatmata Miaya Samura for Ram Kamara FC, we win player of the month of December na the Women's Premier League, winner the Marampama Instruments Premier League. Fambuna, so they bring the cutting down for today. As you know, talk about various things that will happen at different leagues them all over the world, including Rio local league, the AFCON competition, and also the English Premier League. And we also don't talk about latest news them around football. We include the coaches, then Sakwan, the appointments, and many other things there. And if you just the join, unfortunately, we already they can close, but you can go back and watch the discussion and get idea about everything we don't discuss. We also want for extend we sympathy again to Alice Cisse, normally known as Nima, we lost in life. Now former FC Cologne player, also now former player of Scott FC when our Division 1 side. We pray that God will forgive his sins and God give him good road. I want to say plenty thank you to Pa Alice Cisse when I'm a guest for today, and as sport journalist and as Nakiti really explain and give insight about a lot of things in our football. I want to say plenty thank you to my producer Zay, and plenty thank you to the technical team Simon, Ansu, Joshua, and also I want to say also plenty thank you to DJ Flex and DJ Muski for when they bring this program come to live, and plenty thank you to Una all we don't stay with me from the start of today and say we don't come to the end. Remember, say Tooth Sport, they come to you again on Thursday, and we get another exciting thing for discuss about. So take Thursday, me and the next open. Bye bye.
Don't fight, go with the noise, yeah. This moment is all we are. We will give it all. Everybody say, follow me, listen to the song. We're making history, you can sing along. Don't fight the feelings, go with the noise. This moment is all we have, we will give it all.
No matter your position, let's all play one formation. Global citizens, one people, one nation.
Ce soir, quand on commet un atelier en tout